To me, this is an exciting phase where we now have outside lights on the house, and my wife did an excellent job in selecting those outside lights. And that, of course, is the front door, and this is the door coming out of the master bedroom overlooking the pond. And of course, this is the back door. We just have a green bulb in there right now just to test it yesterday, make sure everything was good. And we did have some lights installed in the bathroom as well. Mason jar lighting, and again, we just had a couple of extra bulbs, and so we just put those up just to test it. So anyway, that's the lighting situation. So we're excited, and that feels like a huge step forward for some reason. So was able to get started in the guest bedroom yesterday, and I have 2 full walls up and a partial third wall, which I will get completed very quickly because there's no obstacles, and then a little short 4th wall that shouldn't take very long either. So, and then that final wall, and there's a little closet there too. I'm gonna need more lumber for that. Just about ready to call it a day. I'm just gonna do a recap of what we've accomplished today. I got that fireplace studded up temporarily, at least until after we get moved in, and then we will finish the fireplace. It's just that we don't want to do it now because we have a lot that we want to do to the fireplace, and all of that we're wanting to do is going to only delay us being able to get moved in. So that's what we're going to do there. So I finished the closet here, got the guest bedroom completed today. And I showed you earlier the lights. There's Rainy. Hey, Rainy. Hey, how you doing? Showed you the lights earlier, and talked about what a difference they actually make as far as feeling like a home. Something else that makes a huge difference is the paint. And G is hard at it painting the master bathroom. And when you see paint going up, that really gives it another sort of feeling of progression. So yeah, when you see paint going up, you're like, hey, you feel like you're making progress. So great job there. And so this paint's going to take a couple of coats, that's for sure, in it. So we might have to get more. We started out with 3 5-gallon buckets, and we will know more after this coat if we're going to have to buy more. So it looks like that might have used 1 gallon so far, or 1/2 gallon. A little status update for Memorial Day 2020. We have painted, put a few coats on the living room, kitchen, the pantry, and the master bedroom and the master bath. There are some parts that are going to require another coat, and some are going to be okay. One thing about the paint, when we first opened it, it was so thin. They didn't shake it up for us at the store, and so we shook it up as best we could, but it was thin in the early going, and as we got out of the master bedroom and into the living room, it finally started getting thick enough to make a good coating. And but overall, that's what it's going to look like. Shiplap, and it's going to be painted shiplap. So now, some people say, well, why did you paint the shiplap? Why didn't you just put clear coat on it and see the natural wood grain? Well, that is up to the individual. I will tell you, it just depends on what you're going for. And the look that we're going for was not natural wood. We were going for painted shiplap, and that's what we wanted to do, and that's what we did. And so we talked to several people who asked about the wood grain, but that's the only thing I can tell you. It just depends on what you are going for.